A judgment on the boundaries of government power. The words of the 11 Supreme Court judges as they ruled unanimously Tuesday against Prime Minister Boris Johnson for discontinuing a session of Parliament known as proroguing.
The decision to advise Her Majesty to prorogue Parliament was unlawful because it had the effect of frustrating or preventing the ability of Parliament to carry out its constitutional functions without reasonable justification.
The Supreme Court deciding that Johnson acted illegally in advising the Queen to suspend Parliament last month is a political earthquake that has shaken the pillars of British democracy. Meeting US President Donald Trump on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly in New York Tuesday, Johnson remained defiant.
We respect the judiciary in our country, we respect the court. I disagree profoundly with what they had to say, and frankly I think we need to get on with Brexit. That's the overwhelming view of the British people.
The results are going to start to show in November, but it looks to me like he is making great progress.
Johnson is due back in London Wednesday. So are British lawmakers, who will return to Parliament Wednesday morning, ready to resume battle with the government.
There's been some suggestion Johnson should resign, that he has lied to the Queen, and could there be a greater offence of the Prime Minister than that? I don't think he will resign. Doesn't strike me as the resigning type. So I think we are talking about a vote of no confidence, and I would be surprised if there wasn't one in the coming weeks.
Such a vote could force a general election, something that Johnson's Conservatives also want, say analysts.
The Conservatives are ahead in the polls. If they run a good campaign, there's no reason why they couldn't strengthen their position, and potentially many of the MPs on their own side who have caused problems in the last few years wouldn't be around in the new Parliament.
Further court battles may lie ahead. Johnson says he will refuse to ask the EU for a Brexit extension, despite legislation mandating him to do so if they can't agree a deal. Any backsliding on Brexit would likely see the Conservatives lose votes to Nigel Farage's Brexit Party. Blocked in Parliament, defeated in the Supreme Court, Johnson returns to Britain Wednesday, battling for his political future. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.